should be very much attracted to your partner, because like we need it for procreation, right? When you eventually get married. But in the time of relationship or courting or talking stage or whatever the case might be, you have to put structures in place to make sure you guys do not sleep, right? So of course everyone has to define that for each other, but there are some basics, like people should not be found in well, maybe you people should not be in a place alone without people around you, without sensible people around you, because we know that there are some enablers, right? So that is one. Two is that, of course, your heart has to be in the right place. Like, what are you guys feeding yourselves? Do you understand? Like, what are you taking in? If you are watching pornography, if you are watching music videos that all they promote is lust and sex and all of this, that is what you'll be thinking about, right? The Bible says that whatever is honorable, whatever is of good reports, whatever is virtuous, like that is what you should think on. What are you consuming? Honestly, out of the abundance of your heart, that is what is gonna come out. That's what you're gonna speak about. That's what you're gonna wanna do, right? So you have to make sure your hair gates, your high gates, the conversations you're having are not, awakening love prematurely. So that is two. Three is that be accountable. You guys have to have somebody, most importantly, somebody that is Christian, somebody that is spiritual, somebody, it might be your pastor, it could be your youth fellowship president, it could be like an older person around you that you trust their decisions, you trust their supervision, you trust them holding you accountable. Both of you have to have somebody that you both submit to individually and collectively, honestly, so that if anything happens, you people can report yourselves to the person. Right? The fourth thing I would say is that, honestly, I feel like in courtship and in relationships and in everything like that, you have to make sure the measures or the cautionary measures are top notch. Like, you have to make it such a way that those measures are put in place, being aware that it's possible for you to sleep. Because a lot of times what I hear from people is they say things like, we can undo it. Yeah, I'm a child of God. Yeah, I know better. Yeah, we're not gonna do this. If you don't put structures in place, you're gonna do what you don't want to do. That's just the truth, okay? Like, you would surprise yourself. Trust me, you surprise yourself. So I would say, like, whatever might be the measure of like standard, I want you to even go like 3 times, 5 times, notches higher. In that way, you have a higher chance of not falling, right? The fifth thing I believe that I'm gonna say is that ask God for strength. By strength shall no man prevail. You cannot do this by yourself. You cannot just do this by determination. I'm not gonna do this. No, you have to ask God for strength constantly. Pray together as a couple, pray together as individuals, constantly pray to God for strength to keep your heart in the right place. Because at the end of the day, the goal is to please God. Marriage is not even the goal, right? Marriage is a good, thing, but the goal is to please God. So like, whether you people end up married or not, the goal is to please God. So while we are together, everything we do must please God. I hope with these few points of mine, I've been able to convince you and not confuse you that if you're gonna have a healthy relationship with your partner, you should be attracted to each other, but you have to have a God-centered relationship by prioritizing God in every of your decision making in that relationship.